Hey, so welcome to Warwick. We're just doing a quick pull down video. I'm scrapping all these because they're useless. I don't know why I've ever bothered using them. So we're scrapping what we don't need and we're putting into the workshop what we do. So I learnt in my Hangman's Alley that it didn't matter that I had all security because Deathclaw had come in and wasn't even able to get to where he was. So I just stopped putting up walls, etc. So in this one, I want to start with a completely clean slate. So here we go. I'm going to start removing. Well, I've started removing it all. Scrap that. That's ugly. I clearly haven't been to this one for a while because I don't even use those anymore, and I haven't for a very long time. Let's get all this food away. We don't need that. Not now, anyway. And when I sort of start a nice, fresh, new settlement, I generally put the people, I send them to other settlements. So I don't lose a heap of unhappy people. I don't make the settlement super unhappy. I don't have to start all over again. But this one being Warwick, there are four people, I'm sorry, that have to stay here. I can't glitch them to another one or send them. See, there we go. Off you go. Oberland. So I've just not long finished Oberland. So they can all go there because there's plenty of room there for them. So I'm just going to move all this. So I think we're going to, oh no, I'm going to put a, oops, I don't know who he was. I can't remember seeing that name anyway, but you know, this is a character from a while ago too. Right, I'm just going to run around the back here real quick and get all these turrets because I'm going to put them in different spots. Oh, anything down there? Nope. Okay, file. I call it file. Probably not. There's a little memorial there. Was a little memorial. There was a teddy bear and some a vase and stuff, and I scrapped them. I needed the bits and pieces. Okay, let's get something in here for the Brahmins so they don't get in the way of my build. I always like to use the dried rock gulch. Now, I hate the bathtub. So let's, I believe this is where I put a ladder up. Yep. And then I just check what's in here. And I've also discovered, since playing this game a lot more, that we don't need that. We just use the 100 power. I've never needed a bigger one. Okay, let's go up here. I think there's someone in the way. Nope, there's not. Alright, file, send. And I have all like the wood. I used all the wood, like the wood floors with the decorations, which I don't use anymore. It just looks funny in the Commonwealth. It just doesn't work. So I've stopped using them and I've just used the warehouse or the barn. Just looks neater. So here we go. Let's file those slot machines. Yeah. So it's always best to start from top. So if you start from the top, you can just work your way down. But if you start at the bottom, you've got to get ladders out and you've got to get up there. So I'm just going to store everything I want first, and then I'll start breaking it all down, all the floors, because I don't want them. Store these beds. A couple of them I can't because people are sleeping, so they'll just have to fall when they wake up. Yeah, there we go. Click, click, click. Yep. Awesome. I believe out there on that little landing I have some gym equipment, which I will go and grab in a moment. There we go. Getting there. It's a bit of a process. This one didn't take as long for me to pull down as normal. I think this video goes for 6 minutes. But normally they're really big and they take me forever. So we'll go down here and we'll grab these. I believe that's all we have up here. Yeah. Just check. I always get butterflies in my tummy there. I think, oh gosh, don't fall. Although I'm a pretty high level when I fall. I fell from the bridge in Finch Farm, and I was doing it just recently, and I only lost like the smallest amount of life. So, and if you know Finch Farm, that bridge is pretty high. We want to keep that. Keep all them, only because it wouldn't matter if I scrapped them, but I like to keep them because they've got glass. So I prefer to just put them in because, as we all know, glass is forever hard to find, and I always struggle. One day I'll figure out a way to get some more. I've rated all the buildings and all my characters. I was just checking to make sure they weren't going to die if they landed. They'll be fine. File. Getting there. Nearly done. Ah, go and sit in the chair. How annoying. That really annoys me when I go to, like, move some furniture and someone sits in it and I gotta wait. Scrap, scrap. Scrap. File. There we go. Not far now. We're nearly done. And coming up soon. Get them in. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Leave them on that little landing. These dudes just fall. Boop. And here we go. All done. That whole building's done.